Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chantastic Lifestyles, where we talk about motivation, business, and life. First and foremost, really want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to take a look at this video, and also want to wish you guys a happy Halloween and be safe. Also, trick or treat. So send some candy over here, okay? Yeah, I'm corny, I know that. Halloween really makes me think of costumes and masks. It's actually the one day out of the year that's okay to pretend, you're someone you're not. Wow, I really can't talk, so I apologize in advance. But anyways, it really makes me think about how many times I wore a mask of trying to be perfect and making things think that, you know what, it's okay to, live paycheck to paycheck. It's okay to, have a massive student loan. It's okay to, have crazy credit card debts, and that, hey, you know what, I want to travel, so I want to increase that credit card debt. And I'm going to justify it. And there were times where people try to help me out. And, they'll say, hey, you know what, you can make money by, selling things on Amazon or eBay. You can do real estate. You can try network marketing. They can teach you, business, things like that. And I always justify it. I create a lot of excuse and say, hey, it takes money to make money, or, I don't want to, really have the time. But really, at the most part, a lot of times I'm thinking, I don't want to fail at another thing. And it makes me think, why is this such a big deal, though? You know, a lot of people really do know, like, sometimes you have to fail to learn. But society makes it such a big topic with failures. And like, for example, if I try to do something new, all my friends are going to be laughing at me when I fail, and they're going to talk a lot of trash, at least back in the day. And the thing is, why does that matter? But where does that mentality come from? And I think, Robert Kiyosaki kind of pretty much puts it the best, and I'm paraphrasing here now. But we're trained in a schooling system that just makes us produce like factory workers. But everything that's really makes people successful, they don't teach you. Like, they don't teach you accounting, they don't teach you how to balance a checkbook, they don't teach you anything about business or anything like that. And I can't remember the last time I really need to use trigonometry. But anyways, that's that. And they also say that if you're partnering with people, especially during test time, that's cheating. We all know where that comes from. But at the same time, when you really want to succeed in life and do great in business, you do have to find partners, especially partners that is mutually beneficial, where they're strong where you're weak, and vice versa. So, that's that little rant. But a lot of times we have to keep more of a positive outlook. For example, like Thomas Edison, when interviewed, Thomas Edison, was asked, how does it feel to finally succeed after you failed so many times? And his response was, I didn't fail 10,000 times making the light bulb. I found 10,000 ways on how to not make the light bulb, which is a little shift, but it's huge. And it just makes me think, why do we all have to wear that mask of being perfect? And this is going to sound a little extreme, and it's going to sound a little crazy, but I'd rather fail at my business ventures now and end up bankrupt than to go back to what I was doing before. I was, selling a product that I didn't believe in at all, that consistently failed. And it was, a third to a half of my life. And it's horrible, jail. It's like cruel and unusual punishment. But the thing is, a lot of times, the things that you get beyond failure towards success, which failure is, necessary part of success sometimes, the reward is huge. I mean, think of it this way. If the first time you had a horrible date, or you was rejected by a date, you would never find the right person. And I'm very thankful to, find the right person, which is my amazing, awesome wife, Annie. She's very supportive. So thank you. But it just really makes you think, right? Like, if you never continued on, which is really what you want to do, you would never find the right thing. So what you really want to do is find your passion and go for it. Find your why and achieve it. Don't let the face of failure cripple you from doing the things you want to do. Look at the bigger picture. And you know what? Here, look at some of the biggest failures in history. So I'm actually going to read off a couple of quotes and some stories. All right, some of them you may know, some of them you don't, but it's huge. This one, I'll let you take a guess first. Well, actually, no, screw it. I'll just tell you. Michael Jordan, one of the best basketball players in history. And this is what he said. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed. Powerful, powerful statement. Look at John Paul DeJoria, owner of John Paul Mitchell System and Patron. All right, he was homeless twice. Last time he was homeless, his ex-wife emptied out their bank account, didn't pay their bills, left their 10-year-old son with him, and look at him now. Right now, his net worth is $2.6 billion. $2.6 billion. And that doesn't include all the charity he does. Sylvester Stallone. All right, another great one. So Sylvester Stallone was such a failure that he had to sell his dog for $50 to get by. But when he made it, and it was a long journey too, because back then he wasn't really an actor and he wanted to be in the role. So he had to go through a lot to actually become the actor. And then once he got the deal, he was waiting on the outside of that liquor store to try to find his dog back to buy it, which he ended up having to pay $15,000 back then and a role in Rocky. His net worth now is $400 million. Crazy, crazy stuff. Now, the next one is one of my favorites, all right? Jack Ma. All right, Jack Ma applied to 30 different jobs, got rejected from all of them. One of the example was KFC. So there's 24 applicants applied for KFC. 23 was accepted. He was the only one that didn't get hired in that group of applicants. So yes, he was a KFC reject. He tried to be a policeman, and there was 5 applicants. Again, he was the only one that didn't get hired. Today, he owns Alibaba and a few other companies. His net worth is $34 billion. $34 billion, making him the 20th richest man in the world. Not just China, 20th richest man in the world, according to Forbes magazine. So again, don't let the feel of failure cripple you. Don't let the feel of failure keep you from achieving your goals, your destiny, and leaving a legacy. There's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you have to do to really achieve the life that you want to achieve and to give back to the community and the people you want to give back and help out with. It all starts with you. It all starts with one step, taking that one action. And right now is really what you really need to do is take that first step. And it's great listening to audios and it's great watching videos, but more importantly, you have to take action. So what I want you to do is in the comments below, put it in the comments below, what's one thing that you're going to do this week to push you forward that's going to be your first step towards success. And then also we'll have an announcement to make is that next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday the 9th, okay, we're going to have a very special guest on the show. It's going to be a phenomenal show. Very interesting. Lots of information, especially from a guy starting from grounds up. So come back to the channel next week on Friday and see the special episode that we're going to have. So thanks again, everyone. Take that first step. Message me if you need anything. Hope you have a great day. Oh, also, if you there's anything that you want to, see us talk about, and more specifically in business, life, or motivation, or if you want to see how we're making our money with real estate or, other business ventures, just leave it in the comment below. We'll definitely entertain that. Anyways, thanks again.